Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Jason Bennett. We're live from the Alberton Oval. This is the round 7 match between South Adelaide and Hawthorn. One side is in the top 4 while the other is looking to push up into it. These two will be throwing everything at each other. Now it's time for the players to take to the field. I'm joined by Kelly Underwood. Great to have you along, Kel. How do you see this one unfolding?
Good to be here, Jason. I've tipped the Panthers. They generally defend well, so I think if they can get on top in the clearances and use the ball well, there's no reason they can't win this.
An interesting perspective. Thanks, Kelly. Plenty of noise and excitement as we await the coin toss. It's third taking on fifth, and they're just about ready to put it all on the line. All systems go for what should be a beauty. The Rucks lock horns. Archbold gets the kick away. Van Berkel belts it clear. Ifold. Terrific tackle. The umpire will have it. Great ruck work. She's caught.
We haven't seen any spite yet, which is surprising given the comments that were made during the week.
Moon wins it down. Ross, can she find a teammate? Bounce straight off her chest. Van Berkel gathers, honours the lead. Her field kicking is normally first rate. The Hawks are out of trouble. The Panthers have denied them the corridor. Exon, she's been absolutely crunched, and she's done for holding the ball.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Cockatoo Motlap makes position. Good disciplined defence. The Hawks under great pressure. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Baldwin showing her skills. Neves, what a work ethic she has. Doesn't often waste it. Ifold clears the area. Is anyone home? Neves showing why she's such a good defender. Tidy ball. Shermer fumbles it. Has to be clean. They're moving the football quickly. Collingwood, not on my watch, she says. She was trying to force her way through, but nothing doing. Moon with a deft tap. Clifton. Van Berkel, we've seen that before. It's not a fair fight. We've got another stoppage. Rucks go at it. She's wrapped up.
It's already looking like this will be a stoppage-heavy game, so it's tailor-made for those who thrive on getting their hands dirty.
Moon with a deft tap. Ross, Clifton, feeling the heat, throws it on the boot. Great body work. delivers to centre-half forward. Strong grab. Keeps it low. That's well played. Searching kick. McClendon takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Baldwin. Neves gets to the front spot. What she got on offer? Picking their way through. Moon with the big fist. Oh, good tackle.
Fair to say it's been a lacklustre affair so far.
Baldwin, the winner there. Dylan. Neves gets her kick despite the heat. Collingwood can line up and potentially give them the lead.
She'll expect to convert this.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
They had to work hard for that first goal, but in the end it was a pretty simple one, made possible by some smart decision-making.
The Hawks on the board first. Baldwin palmed it down beautifully. Neves. Exon all alone in the centre square. Neat little worm burner. Matten finds herself unattended. The defence is disorganised. The Hawks moving the ball well.
This should not be a problem.
Through it goes and they extend the lead.
Well, if you give her room inside the 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Hawks are up for this. It's a great start. Moon wins it down. Like Thelma and Louise. Ross, that's a strong mark. Who's at home? Waterhouse is in the clear and marks uncontested. The Panthers, not at their best so far.
As Dennis would say, that kick was centimetre perfect.
You've got to be switched on to your opposition's ball movement much better than that. It was all too easy.
The ball's in the right hands and she's delivered.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
Both sides are cracking in hard right now. It's a great contest. Baldwin got her palm to it. They've got a good understanding, those two. Exon. Griffiths in the right spot. Dylan. She picked her pocket. She's hit up the lead. That's skillful. Ross has found some space. What she got on offer? Towards the goal mouth. Clifton appreciates that delivery.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
Pops it through and scores a level.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It hurts you on the scoreboard.
Back to where we started, scores a level. The Rucks lock horns. Chaya sharks it. Ross, what can she do with it? Ifold. Anderson. A good kick here and they'll be in business. It's hard to defend ball movement like this. A real problem now.
Forwards dream of these shots.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Panthers were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. The Rucks lock horns. Neves. Umpire says she made an attempt to get it out. Punched clear. Exon. Griffiths rolling the sleeves up. Closed her down. Some good tackles being laid here. Both sides going hard at it. May with the tap. Ross. There goes the kick inside the 50. It's a tough game. The fans will be happy to see this. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The umpire gives her the benefit of the doubt. Great ruck work. Exon. Dillon. Crunching tackle.
The Panthers are certainly looking the better side, but they'd love to give themselves a bit more breathing space.
Punched clear. Dillon. Incisive handball. Neves. She's lost it. May. Was that a throw? Dillon is in the right spot at the right time. She's off. They're moving the football well here. Normally delivers. They must tidy up their kicking. Good looking kick. Dillon is dangerous when she has space. Brilliant tackle. They are cracking in hard. The two rucks do battle. Dillon. Exon. By hand. Neves. Chapman gathers. Anderson. She's been busy so far. Van Berkel, desperate to win it back. They're tackling with great intent. Rucks go at it. Dillon on the same page as her ruck. Neves. Good build-up. She's been set a task. Shermer didn't need to be asked twice. Crude tackle and rightly a free kick. Can she hit a target? Van Berkel doing what she does best. Neves. Griffiths only knows one way.
She's in trouble. That must be incorrect disposal.
It's a hot footy today.
She's made a bright start.
Slips through her fingers. Griffiths. Exon. Cops some unwanted attention. Little wonder halfback. Neves. What can they generate? It's a race for goal. Van Berkel. She's generally a good kick. Baldwin on a lead.
That's a useful ball.
Dillon looks set for a big one. You have to be tough to play this game. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Great ruck work. Dillon trying to find a pathway through. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Neither side able to clear the footy. Rucks go at it. Dillon. Exon
Leading from the front.
Can she find a teammate? Smith tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Collingwood. She's got it.
She's looking ominous already. There might just be a big bag on offer today.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. The rucks lock horns. Neves doing the grunt work. Kicks to space.
Sloppy disposal and a turnover.
Through the centre square she goes. It's a hot footy. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Does well under pressure. Somehow released the ball. McClendon wins it back. Doesn't often waste it. Honours the lead. Careful with the kick. Baldwin in the clear. What she got on offer? Her field kicking is normally first rate. Shire takes an excellent grab. And inside 50 goes begging. Tidy ball. That's a good option, and this looks promising. She's got an option in the centre square. Baldwin can keep it moving. She'd like that one back. They've put themselves under pressure. The pickup is superb.
I'm not sure she wanted it.
Spills out in the tackle. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. She's set upon. No easy exit. No free kick. They've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. May with a deft tap. Archbold. Into the pocket she goes. McClendon drops into the hole and cuts that one off. What can they build here? Griffiths has found some space. Probing ball. Good work rate. McClendon with time. Into the middle with the kick. Matten needs to be quick. Chips to half back. Griffiths absorbs the pressure. Chapman gathers. Bit of a panicked handball. Look at her go. Hacking it forward. Hansen throws it on the boot. Baldwin saw that coming. Can she impose herself on the match? Far went bang. Almost threw it out. They're going hammer and tong. Dillon. Far intercepts. Gets her kick despite the heat. No wonder coaches go grey. Neat little worm burner. Dillon in the centre square. She doesn't waste many. Unable to complete the mark. Chapman gathers. Who is she aiming for? Dillon got a fist in. Archbold She's run into trouble. Delivers to centre-half forward. Hansen pokes it into the pocket. McClendon with a terrific mark deep in defence. Good kick. Van Ruin all on her own. In no hurry here. Dillon, the Hawks, under great pressure, looking to hit up the short option. Van Ruin, it's no place for the faint-hearted.
It would be a tough umpire to ping her for that.
Rucks go at it. Dillon navigated the traffic. Baldwin, this is promising. Good luck catching her. Squeezes the kick. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Couch fumbles it. Taken aground. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. The two rucks do battle. Chapman, Couch, Anderson. This is great pressure footy. We've got another stoppage.
Clear out, thank you.
Baldwin got her palm to it. Exon, that's a bit of a waste. Couch getting involved. Ifold. They get full value for a deep entry.
They'll feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can feel their belief growing. The rucks lock horns. Neves. Cattle gets the kick away. Defence 101 there. Ifold. She stopped in her tracks. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Moon punches it out of the ruck. Chapman. She's drawn a crowd. Not a lot of flow in this game right now, but that's testament to the pressure that both sides are applying. The two rucks do battle. Archbold. Might be time for one more score here. Ifold. Shermer with a chance to run. The Panthers have started well. Neves belts it clear. Chaya. If she thought she was getting away, she was sadly mistaken. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Great ruck work. Cattle. Neves. Ball spills free in the tackle. That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
And an absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. Half's with us again. What's on your mind, Half?
Everywhere you look, there are great contests and players putting their bodies on the line. The game may open up once fatigue sets in, but so far, these teams have been able to close down each other's space consistently, forcing long kicks, contests and turnovers. It's an absorbing match.
Good on you, Half. Thank you. The rucks lock horns. Got to get rid of it. Moon. How will the umpires see this? No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Moon got her palm to it. Chaya. They're playing for keeps right now. It's hard to work out what they're trying to do here. Shermer. Van Berkel picks it off. That's poor kicking. What she got on offer. Shaves the grass with that one. Baldwin. They're tackling with venom today. The two rucks do battle. Cattle. This will be their first entry for a while. Neves might be just outside her range. That's good vision. Punched away. You can never question her commitment. Terrific forward pressure. She couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Who can get the clearance? Exon, an ever-present threat. Baldwin. A few hearts in mouths for a moment or two. Moon palmed it down beautifully. Archbold. Anderson. Good use of hands. Chapman. A chance to clear now. Hansen fumbled it like a cake of soap. Van Berkel. They are tackling machines today. And she's done for holding the ball.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
The kick is precise. That's skillful. They're moving the football well here. They'll bide their time. Who's got the wheels? Far will tidy it up. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Butler wins it back. Great mark. The defence has fallen down. Good thinking and good execution too. She will surely make this count.
Neither side has been able to establish any dominance so far. This is a good game of footy.
She hits it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing.
There's not much this woman can't do, and she's right in the thick of the contest, as she almost always is.
Three times now, scores have been tied. Great ruck work. Neves. She just keeps racking up disposals. Centre square. Loose ball. Van Berkel. Shermer intercepts. The Hawks forcing them out wide. Hansen marks on centre wing. Searching kick. Shermer dangerous to leave her on her own. They've got them on the overlap. This should end in a goal. Just has to hit a target. Good disciplined defence. It's not a fair fight. No prior opportunity, so we'll have a ball up. Who can get the clearance? Exon, deep in defence, needs to be precise. It's been called deliberate. She can argue her case, but there is absolutely no point.
I wouldn't mind another look at that. I thought she was under enough pressure to do it.
Completes the formalities.
Some will argue the merits of the free kick, but that doesn't matter. The goal is in the book.
The Panthers are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Great ruck work. Oh, good tackle. Neves under the gun. Felt the pressure there. Shermer swoops, feeling the heat. She's besieged. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. The two rucks do battle. Dillon, the team physios will be working overtime.
Both sides are making their share of mistakes. It's just a matter of who can punish their opposition the most.
Great ruck work. Dillon, they are hunting the ball carrier. Some good tackles being laid here. Both sides going hard at it. Moon with a deft tap. Chapman, terrific tackle. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball.
The Panthers are arguably in front on the scoreboard because they've been more efficient with the footy.
She's under close attention.
The Panthers are certainly looking the better side, but they'd love to give themselves a bit more breathing space.
Great ruck work. Neves. Chapman is in the right spot at the right time. Normally delivers. She ran into a brick wall. She's been busy so far. Baldwin on a lead. Tidy ball. She's been called to play on. She's generally a good kick. Ifold can keep it moving, not wanting to bomb to a contest. Cockatoo Motlap working hard and presenting well. Waterhouse. They've picked their way through. Van Ruin with the big fist. She's not one to take a backward step. Can she find a teammate? She's wrapped up, out of the congestion. Cattle.
Easy decision. The tackle was above the shoulders. That's a useful ball.
It must be her birthday. Just needs an accurate kick now.
This deserves a goal.
Bangs it through.
You have to show her more respect than that or she'll hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Panthers have been impressive so far. There could be an upset brewing here. Great ruck work. Dillon
Leading from the front.
Exon. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? Met solidly. Kicks to space. Chapman. She's copped some of her own medicine. They cannot keep her quiet. She'll certainly feel that one. Umpire says she had no prior. Punched clear. Dillon under pressure. She picked her pocket. Chapman. The umpire waves them on.
How did she get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
Did she actually make slight contact with the ball?
The Hawks, not at their best so far. Van Berkel couldn't quite. Ifold throws it on the boot. Chapman. They're a big chance here. Cockatoo Motlap drops into the hole and marks.
This is what she gets paid to do, kick these goals.
She's been quiet today, but she can make amends with a goal. She's found the post instead.
She'll be disappointed. That was one she would have expected to convert.
Back into play. Honours the lead. Well-weighted kick. Good work rate. Picking their way through. Baldwin, all on her own. Doesn't often waste it. Great hands there. What she got on offer. They need a spark. No one can mark. Baldwin leading by example. Spills out in the tackle. Anderson. It's a tough game. That's well played. Clever kick. Slips through her fingers. Baldwin desperate to win it back. No time like the present. They've opened them up here. She doesn't waste many. Lee. This is good footy. The Hawks haven't been inside 50 for a while. Exon has found some space.
She's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Steadies, delivers, and back they come.
She's doing everything she can to keep them in this game.
Two goals each for the quarter. The Rucks lock horns. Just had to get it out. Exon, Cattle, what can she do with it? Good build-up. She's plucked it and she should have a shot.
She can put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
Needs that to come back, and it does.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go through.
The Panthers have had their lead reduced to a single point. Moon with a deft tap. Clifton. Van Berkel turns them around again. Conservative kick. The Hawks having a great patch. Lee has found some space. Can she hit a target? Well played. Her field kicking is normally first rate. Intercepted and they can launch from half back. Daring run out of defence. Ross in the centre square. Probing ball. That's a good option and this looks promising. Ifold gets her kick despite the heat. McClendon drops into the hole and cuts that one off. The Hawks might be able to start something. She's hit up the lead. What she got on offer? Little wonder half back. Lee works hard to present. Manages to find a teammate. Griffiths only knows one way. Exon, they've worked it well. That's skillful. This is great ball movement. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Simmons couldn't hold it under pressure. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded there. It was a fine tackle. Moon got her palm to it. Clifton, she's lost it. Look at the distance on that hand pass. Lee.
Far. It's proving hard to pass.
Has to be clean. Fold. That's good work rate. The Panthers can build something here. Gets the kick away. They've put themselves under pressure. Can she impose herself on the match? Bouncing ball. Thought her way through it. Hanson in some space on the wing. Chapman. Collingwood runs onto it. Looking for the shorter option. She's been accosted. The kick is precise. They've got them on the overlap. Defence 101 there. Cockatoo Motlap. What can they generate? Simmons. Solid tackle. That's commitment to the cause. They're tackling with great intent. The two rucks do battle. Exon. Dillon. Lays it off. Couch. Ever reliable. Almost an accidental intercept. Simmons can go back and shoot at goal. Takes the short option. Butler is in a better position. Great play. Lee marks. That's hard to stop.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
She's got it.
I'll have to tighten up on her. She doesn't need much space to make you pay.
The Hawks have reclaimed the lead late in the first half. Moon wins the tap. Chapman, Ross in the right spot. Clifton, Fold on the non-preferred. Couch has worked hard to present what she got on offer. Looking to get it down there quickly. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Griffiths with a chance to relieve the pressure. And they're away. McClendon makes position. Got a little time here. The Hawks moving the ball well. Searching kick. Dillon has charged into space. Van Ruin on centre wing has marked. It's become a game of keepings off. Quality delivery by foot. Short pass looks good. Closed her down. Crosses the arc. Can they beat them back to goal? Butler, Cockatoo Motlap, putting her body on the line. The Panthers under great pressure.
The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
Her annoyance can only be with herself for a lack of awareness. The Hawks with a late chance.
She's kicked it as straight as an arrow.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
So a timely goal late in the piece. Moon with the tap. Chaya. If she thought she was getting away, she was sadly mistaken. They've bottled it up. Great ruck work. Exon. Baldwin. It's a hot footy. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Whatever she's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning.
As Dennis would say, that kick was centimetre perfect.
Alarm bells are ringing. They've picked their way through. Anderson gets to the front spot. She will surely make this count.
She will surely go back and slot this.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
They've kicked well at goal, and it's certainly helped to keep them in the game.
And the natives are restless as the halftime siren sounds. This hasn't gone to plan so far. Time to check in with half.
The Hawks are in fine form in the contest and also on the outside. The runners are complementing the ball winners beautifully, and they're a very well-oiled machine where every player understands and executes their role. Some of their clearance to score work has been sublime.
Good on you, half. Thank you. Big clearance to win here. Neves. That was a loose handball. I've liked her game today. Chaya. Can she find a teammate? The sprint is on. Waterhouse.
She looked to have been taken high. The umpire thought so too.
Cockatoo Motlap. Marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
Must kick goal in a close match.
To give them the lead. She's done it.
She had the opportunity to put them in front, and that's exactly what she's done. Lovely finish.
The Panthers have the edge, but they're in a scrap. Don't worry about that. Rucks go at it. Dillon onto it. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Brilliant tackle. They are cracking in hard. Important clearance here. Exon. They're going hammer and tong. Kicks inside the forward 50. Matten! That's a big play. Lace out. Great footy. Just needs an accurate kick now. She struggled to make an impact to this point. Far. Couldn't finish what she started. Exon. Not on my watch, she says. Baldwin. Lurking dangerously. Couch was quick to judge the ball drop. Can they get something going? That's a strong mark. Normally delivers. Matten fumbles it. Chaya collects the half volley. Anderson in a natural habitat. It's not a fair fight. She seemed completely unaware of the company she had.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Neves demanded the footy and got it. Chaya clears the area. Couch. Cockatoo Motlap is cool under pressure, trying to get it out of the danger zone. Who's front and centre? Shermer can't afford to panic. The Hawks on the ball now, attracted a crowd. They're tackling with venom today. Great ruck work. Dillon by hand. I'm not sure she wanted it. They are hunting the ball carrier. Neither side able to clear the footy. The two rucks do battle. Exon. Oh, good tackle. Inside 50 with the kick. Shermer saves the day again. Doesn't often waste it. Anderson. Dangerous to leave her on her own. Moon in the clear on centre wing. She's had little impact so far. They're moving the football well here. The defence is disorganised. They can turn defence into attack now. Throws it on the boot. Dillon wins the contest hands down. Spearing pass. Good work rate. What she got on offer? Moon. They must be sick of the sight of that. She'll be sore tomorrow. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. The two rucks do battle. Neves. They cannot keep her quiet. Time to light up the Jets. Kendall. Important tackle. She was just about through otherwise. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The umpire gives her the benefit of the doubt. Great ruck work. Exon. Neves. This will land in the goal square. Quick snap is off target.
I think she was within her rights to have a crack from there, even though she'll be disappointed with the result.
The Panthers are struggling to transition the footy. Have they weathered the storm? Kendall read that one like a book. Golden opportunity here. She's been quiet. Moon with the big fist. I think she's forgotten which end of the ground she's at.
That's strange. Did she forget where she was?
Back into play. Cockatoo Motlap works hard to present. Kendall with the intercept mark. Just needs an accurate kick now. They've got them on the overlap. Uses the body well. She will surely make this count.
From point blank range.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
You can ill afford to miss those sort of chances.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Waterhouse has got loose. Couch has found some space. Anderson on a lead. Picking their way through. The Panthers are out of trouble. Probing ball. King. Great vision there. Couch. Chapman. Couldn't get an effective disposal. She just dropped the footy and the umpire has no choice.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Dillon has marked in front of goal.
A bit of wriggle room if she can kick this.
Set sail for home, and she has delivered.
If you can get a few goals from your midfielders, it makes you far less predictable.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. Moon, a rare win. Clifton, Ross, delivers it inside 50. Got to get rid of it. That could be a goal-saving tackle. She ran into a brick wall. Didn't take the first option, and she's been penalised.
Better to kick to a contest than get done holding the ball.
McClendon continues to be a thorn in their side. Neves with a chance to run. Griffiths can keep it moving. Can she hit a target? Shermer got a fist in. Anderson attracted a crowd. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Great ruck work. Neves. She did not break stride. Feeling the heat. That's holding the footy.
She bit off more than she could chew.
Ross. Hanson. Marks. Will she go the bomb? This should end in a goal. The defence has fallen down. Good disciplined defence. Cockatoo Motlap knew the tackle was coming. The umpire will have it. They might as well not have a ruck. Exon has covered some territory today. Cattle. And we'll have another ball up. Same old, same old. Anderson. It's there.
That's a triumph for persistence more than anything, and they needed it too.
The Panthers have trimmed the margin back to 2 points. We thought this would be a good duel in the ruck. Oh, she's been absolutely crunched. No prior opportunity, so we'll have a ball up. Punched clear. Exon. What a game she's having. Butler only knows one way. She's drawn a crowd. It's proving hard to get a clearance at the moment.
Good close match this, with no sign yet that either side is going to crack.
Clifton. Shermer. Under pressure. Ross. They've given it back. Met solidly.
The Panthers would probably like to minimise stoppages and keep the ball in open play as much as they can because their clearance work isn't crash hot at the moment.
Lee, Neves, Griffiths. She's lost it. That's commitment to the cause. We've got another stoppage.
They're close on the ladder, these sides, and this match is reflecting that. They're very evenly matched.
Dillon.
This match will probably be decided by who can be cleaner with the footy.
The two rucks do battle, like Thelma and Louise. Clifton, under pressure. May was committed to the contest. Ifold. Van Berkel didn't need to be asked twice.
How's it look down there, Daniel?
There's not much between these sides on the ladder, and there's not much between them on the scoreboard. Anyone's game.
Great ruck work. Exon trying to find a pathway through. Griffiths, Baldwin. When one tackle just won't do. They're going nowhere and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. The two rucks do battle. Dillon, Exon, farms it out. Baldwin, she's so good in close. They've worked it well. Cockatoo Motlap is calm in a crisis. They want ball there, but they're not going to get it. Who can get the clearance? Neves. She'll kick this. In she goes and delivers.
Knowing that you have to stop a certain player and actually being able to do it are two completely different things. She's got hold of them today.
The Hawks with a steadying goal. Great ruck work. Clifton, Chire, slick hands. Archbold, hacking it forward. Van Berkel, ever reliable. That's an impressive mark. Can she find a teammate? Baldwin, working hard and being rewarded. Good kick. Archbold couldn't reel it in. Just shoveled it out. Lee accepted the invitation. Butler takes the mark and can extend the margin.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
She's kicked it as straight as an arrow.
I'll have to watch her more closely than that. She's deadly around goal.
They're 3 kicks in front now, but they're not home yet. May slaps it out. Archbold, Chire, Ifold. It's no place for the faint-hearted. They've bottled it up. The 2 rucks do battle. Dillon on the same page as her ruck. She'd like that one again. May, Chire, lays it off. Sloppy hands, and they've turned it over. You have to be tough to play this game. Can someone finally clear the footy?
The Panthers might be better served with a more defensive midfield strategy, given the dominance of the opposing ruck.
Dillon, she might have thought about hand passing. Archbold, Anderson. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal in no man's land. She had one thing in mind there.
Oh, come on. That is harsh, umpire.
Tidy ball. Thumped away and out it goes.
The Panthers are not getting their hands on the ball enough, so they need to turn that around if they're going to go on and win.
May with a deft tap. Cops some unwanted attention. This will go very wide. What she got on offer? The Hawks are playing like winners. Shermer cuts them off yet again. Ifold all on her own. A real problem now. Long ball in. Punched away. McClendon goes long. Collingwood, she's a dynamo. Kicks to space. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? Neves. She'll be picking grass out of her teeth after that. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded there. It was a fine tackle. The 2 rucks do battle. Good ruck work. Good roving too. Chapman gets her kick despite the heat. She's under close attention. The fans will be happy to see this. Rinse and repeat. We'll do it all again. May slaps it out. Archbold. Chire is racking up contested possessions. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
Poor defence, leaving her on her own, and now you'd imagine she'll make them pay.
They really need this. She's equal to the task.
That's huge because it gives them a little bit of breathing space as we edge towards 3/4 time.
How important might that goal turn out to be? May palmed it down beautifully. Archbold, Chapman, Chire. They cannot keep her quiet. This is great ball movement. Well-weighted kick. Strong grab. In she goes.
This deserves a goal.
It's banana time and she does it easily.
And that's 2. She's causing them plenty of headaches down there.
They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. Big clearance to win here. Taken a ground. They're tackling with great intent. The 2 rucks do battle. Exon, Griffiths, closed her down.
The Hawks have had considerably more ball. In fact, you could argue they should really be further in front.
Important clearance here. Lee. If she thought she was getting away, she was sadly mistaken. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The umpire gives her the benefit of the doubt. Baldwin, just for something different. Good hands. Griffiths. That's disappointing play. Ifold. Anderson. What can she do with it? It's not a fair fight. They lock it in and will have another stoppage.
Both sides have lacked polish, but the endeavour from both has been sensational.
Archbold runs onto it and can drive them into attack. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. Moon, she's been beaten, but she had a win there. Exon. Neves squeezes the kick. Time to light up the Jets. Ifold runs onto it. She's besieged. They're tackling with venom today. Baldwin, it's a masterclass in ruck work. That's the end of a great quarter of footy. Two teams having a real go. It's been a quality contest. Let's head down to half on the boundary.
It's been an absorbing contest. Every time you think one side might be about to break it open, the other comes back. They'll both keep backing their systems, but it might ultimately come down to who holds their nerve better. This should be a ripping last quarter.
Thanks, half, as we get going again. Baldwin, she's worth her weight in gold. Lee, can she get it out? Advantage paid. Neves. You asked for it, you got it. No one deserves to lose this one. It's been a tremendous contest. Moon wins the tap. Chapman, she'll certainly feel that one. Neither side able to clear the footy.
The Panthers are getting it forward enough, but it hasn't translated into enough goals at this stage.
Ross, Ifold, running in support. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? How did she get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
Good looking kick. Hansen has found some space. That's well played. Couch, probing ball. Exon clears the area. Butler slips through her fingers. Solid tackle. Attracted a crowd. The Panthers have been gallant. Can they get their noses in front? Baldwin continues to have her way. Lee turned over. Anderson. Ross. She will work all day. Moon. Ifold. Chaya. This is great pressure footy.
She was optimistic if she thought she could break that tackle.
Who can get the clearance? No easy exit. She just keeps racking up disposals. She'll be sore tomorrow. She's set upon. She couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Great ruck work. Exon has been irrepressible. Ross in the thick of it as ever. Quick snap and that's a goal.
That was a nightmare of a turnover. She'll be looking for a hole to jump into.
The Panthers with the inside running again. The rucks lock horns. Cattle, Exon with time. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. Umpire says she made an attempt to get it out. Rucks go at it. Lee reads the tap well. Exon. They are tackling machines today. Cattle got to the right position and hung on. Shermer marks on the last line of defence. Looking to hit up the short option. Manages to find a teammate. May works hard to present. They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions and with short passing in the back line. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Who can get the clearance? Exon. They are hunting the ball carrier. We've got another stoppage. The two rucks do battle. Lee, Exon. She's gone. She couldn't get her fist or her foot to it.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Doesn't often waste it. Can't take it. Oh, good tackle. She's drawn a crowd. She fumbled at the critical moment. Great ruck work. Ross. Clifton. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? And we'll have another ball up. Punched clear. That's commitment to the cause. Ross. No arguments there. Normally delivers. The Panthers are out of trouble. She's only had the one inside 50. No one can mark. It's a tough game. Archbold. She's been industrious. Waterhouse. Oh, she's been absolutely crunched. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Great ruck work. Big tackle laid. It would be a tough umpire to ping her for that. The two rucks do battle. Dillon. Lee absorbs the pressure.
Good close match this, with no sign yet that either side is going to crack.
Great ruck work. Clifton. Dillon reads the play so well. Baldwin takes the hand pass. Exon. Griffiths all alone in the centre square. The Hawks should score here. Far got a fist in when one tackle just won't do. That can only be holding the ball.
Not enough talk out there, it seems.
Chapman pushes into space and receives the footy. Slowing it down now. No wonder coaches go grey. Searching kick. Chapman belts it clear. Exon. Not on my watch, she says. A few hearts in mouths for a moment or two. Punched clear. Exon. Steadies. fires. Bullseye.
It was no secret they needed to quell her influence, but they haven't been able to do it. She's had her way with them.
I thought I heard a fan yell out, blow the siren. They might as well not have a ruck. Like Thelma and Louise. Dylan, bad error there. What can they build here? Bouncing ball. Baldwin wins the race. Got right in her back. That's a free kick. She's got an option in the centre square. Shermer can't mark. Kicks to space. Ifold. All on her own. Clever kick. McClendon tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Neat little worm burner. Griffiths. Whatever she's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Easy decision. The tackle was above the shoulders. That's a useful ball. McClendon. We've seen that before. You have to be tough to play this game. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Same old, same old. Dylan. Clean pickup. Baldwin. And they're out of trouble. Who's front and centre? She did not break stride. She stopped in her tracks. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Great ruck work. Dylan. Lee. Navigated the traffic. Exon in the right spot. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
She's suggesting she got something on it. I'm not sure she did.
Shermer. Well played. She's been quiet. Good disciplined defence. Lee. Terrific tackle. No prior opportunity, so we'll have a ball up. May wins the tap. Clifton. Anderson. She's been set a task. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. May gets her hand to it. Chapman. Anderson. The Panthers have been gallant. Who's got the wheels? Shermer. I've liked her game today. Clifton. Just had to get it out. Waterhouse. Snap around the body. It's there.
This is one of the reasons why it's so hard to stop this team. They've got so many weapons that you can't shut them all down.
You can't help but feel this one's going down to the final minute. Baldwin wins it. Lee manages to get off a handball. Puts a teammate under the pump. She's wrapped up. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
Better to kick to a contest than get done holding the ball.
Disappointing inside 50. Great vision there. Couch. King. She's got support. Anderson takes the short option. Ifold. Working hard and being rewarded. Shermer. Archbold. It's a hot footy. Well, that could come back to bite them. Lee with the intercept mark. She doesn't waste many. That's an impressive mark. Just needs an accurate kick now. Can she find a teammate? Far with the big fist. The sprint is on. Throw in deep in the pocket.
The Panthers would be sitting on a bigger lead if they'd been a little more careful with the ball. If they sort that out, they'll be hard to stop.
Great ruck work. Dylan. That's not going to be a goal. She's missed.
She had a teammate in a better position there, and said teammate is absolutely filthy.
Evans to bring it back in. King working hard and presenting well. Quality delivery by foot. Good kick. The great Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Lee gives it everything. The kick's astray and out of bounds, but not out of bounds on the full.
This match will probably be decided by who can be cleaner with the footy.
Baldwin wins it down. Dylan. Neves. Knew the tackle was coming. They're tackling with great intent. Moon with a deft tap. Chapman. Clifton. Some people can't kick that far. This is promising. They cannot keep her quiet. If she thought she was getting away, she was sadly mistaken. The pressure is intense right now. We'll have yet another stoppage. Baldwin got her palm to it. Neves. That's a bruising tackle. Fantastic tackling technique there. Important clearance here. Neves. Dylan. Exon has it on a string. Can she hit a target? Time for the Crummers to go to work. Collingwood. Hand pass cut off. A chance to clear now. Baldwin wins it back. Great mark. She struggled to make an impact to this point. Couch doing what she does best. King onto it. Anyone's ball. Archbold met solidly. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded there. It was a fine tackle. Baldwin punches it out of the ruck. Neves. Dillon. That's not like her. She's had little impact so far. Van Berkel. Time and again, she gets to the right place. Shermer went bang. Which way will it bounce? Squeezes the kick. Baldwin gathers. A quick getaway wasn't possible. And she's done for holding the ball.
She bit off more than she could chew.
Hansen has found some space. Picking their way through. Baldwin makes good contact. She's run into trouble. You asked for it, you got it. No leniency from the umpire there.
She's not hiding her annoyance, but I think she's more upset with herself than with the umpire.
McClendon, where would they be without her? The Hawks might be able to start something. Baldwin presents in space. Little wonder halfback. They're moving the football well here. That's skillful. Shire takes an excellent grab. Honours the lead. Conservative kick. Chewing up precious seconds. What she got on offer. Towards full forward. She would have fancied her chances from there. Cattle, the Hawks, under great pressure. Van Berkel. Options are plenty. They could almost have raffled it. They'll bide their time. Moon couldn't haul that one in. I thought it was a case of indecision. Now I'm just not sure. Some indirect ball movement here. Clifton. Chire. She's been accosted off the side of the boot and out on the fall.
It's a waste of a promising build-up.
Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Good thinking and good execution too. Dillon can keep it moving, and they're away. This is great ball movement. Normally delivers. Griffiths with a chance to run. They need a mark. Hits the deck, missed opportunity. Butler towards the goal mouth. Collingwood marks. That's hard to stop.
To put them back in front.
She's kicked it as straight as an arrow.
She had the opportunity to put them in front, and that's exactly what she's done. Lovely finish.
It's a very good time to hit the front. Moon, she's been beaten, but she had a win there. Clifton, Chapman. Waterhouse. The goal umpire doesn't need to work for that one.
It might have looked an easy shot, but it's surely not when the game is potentially on your boot.
Neither side deserves to lose. This has been an epic struggle. The Rucks lock horns. Neves has brought her own ball. Exon, Baldwin. She's been run down from behind. Can they find a late goal? In no man's land. Collingwood. The Panthers trying desperately to hang on. Baldwin showing her skills. Archbold. Chapman. Ifold. Her field kicking is normally first rate. Turned over on centre wing. Neves has got off the chain. Careful with the kick. Alarm bells are ringing. One last chance. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Can they get something going? It's a dreadful mistake. The Panthers have won one of the games of the season. What are your main takeaways from that one, Kel?
It's a very valuable win because it shores up their spot in the top 8. They definitely look a top 8 team, and being able to hold your nerve in close matches makes the task of qualification that much easier. They haven't found their absolute best yet, though.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Kelly. Well, that's it from us. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you again soon.
Good evening, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Friday Night Football.
We're live from the Box Hill City Oval. This is the round 8 match between Box Hill and Sturt. It's early in the season, but both teams will be keen to build some momentum and bank premiership points. And here come the visitors. Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
Good to be here, Hutto. I like the Hawks. If in doubt, go with the home team. This match was played at a neutral venue. I think you'd have to toss a coin.
Thanks for that, Harf.
Time for some last-minute instructions as the captains meet in the middle.
It's 4th against 8th, and both teams have plenty to prove.
Friday night footy is go. Ramsden wins it out of the centre. Dalton leading from the front. Good disciplined defence.
Becker, if he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken.
Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Ramsden with a deft tap. He just dropped it.
The fans will be happy to see this.
No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Ramsden gets his hand to it. McGuinness bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
It eases the pressure on the forwards when you have midfielders chipping in.
The Hawks on the board early. The two big men do battle. Anderson, McGuinness, knew the tackle was coming. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Ramsden wins the tap. McGuinness, they've put themselves under pressure. Just shoveled it out. Morrison accepted the invitation. Honours the lead. McGuinness is in a better position. He will surely make this count.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
That is going very close, not close enough.
A golden opportunity, and he's blown it. You can see how annoyed he is with himself.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Illman in the clear. Clever kick. Edmonds all on his own. The double blues
might be about to start something.
This is good ball movement. Ferris
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
Quality delivery by foot. McEntee, can he hit a target? Scholl is a beacon in that forward line.
He'll fancy his chances.
Can they get one back? No, they can't. Denied by the post.
You certainly would have expected to kick that one, but he's got to put it out of his mind now.
He's off. The Hawks look sharp early. Umraz works hard to present. Greaves, that's good work rate. Tidy ball. McEntee leads his opponent. Great tackling technique there. The two big men do battle. Dalton, they might be caught out on the turnover. Doyle, Snelling, he's run into trouble. We've got another stoppage. Ramsden showing his skills. McGuinness, Anderson, Dalton. Good thinking and good execution too. Greaves, you asked for it, you got it.
Neither side able to clear the footy.
Both sides making their fair share of mistakes. It's just a matter of who can punish the opposition the most.
Dalton, Ramsden.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
Both coaches have clearly planned thoroughly to take away each other's strengths, and so far, we've got a dour struggle.
McEntee. He's made a hot start to this match. Bouncing ball. Slips over the shoulder. Searching kick. Holt drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Chips to half-back. Illman has found some space. What's he got on offer? The Double Blues are out of trouble. Doesn't often waste it. No one can mark. Greaves closed him down. He's made a bright start. Time to turn on the Jets. He's wrapped up. When one tackle just won't do. They're tackling with great intent. Good ruck work. Dalton. It's a tough game. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Doyle slaps it out. Lewis. Frederick taken to ground.
The Hawks look a little more potent with ball in hand at the moment.
Ramsden with a deft tap. Doyle, he's caught.
We might be in for a low-scoring match here if the early going is any indication.
Not a lot of flow in this game, but that's a testament to the pressure both sides are applying. Lewis, Frederick, who's front and centre? Perez shows them a clean pair of heels. The kick is precise. Morrison cops some unwanted attention. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Ramsden with a deft tap. Bianco on the same page as his ruck. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Lewis in the right spot at the right time. Ferris working hard and presenting well. McEntee, Hone on a lead. The defence is disorganised. Lace out. Great footy.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
They don't come easier.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
Both teams on the board now. The big men fly. McEntee, Frederick gets the kick away. Foot race on. Who can get there first? He's under close attention. The Double Blues guarding the corridor. Kumblis desperate to win it back. That's commitment to the cause. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Doyle slaps it out. He's so good in close. Snelling. Conforti is the man on the spot, and he's marked. Parker appreciates that delivery towards the goal mouth. Ryan with a terrific mark deep in defence. He's hit up the lead. They're moving the footy well here. Takes the logical option. Ryan, Perez, Greaves. Terrific forward pressure. Hill. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Perez. He's been busy so far. McGuinness. All alone in the centre square. The Sharon hits the deck. Ryan. He doesn't waste many. Well played. Dalton in some space now. McGuinness throws it on the boot. They've given it back. You have to be tough to play this game. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Ramsden wins the hit out. Has to be clean. Greaves. He needed a cleaner pair of hands. Handballs it to nobody. Kumblis. He's besieged. We've got another stoppage. Ramsden with a deft tap. McGuinness. Greaves. Boot. Ball. Goal.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
Goal for goal early. The two big men do battle. That was almost handed to him. Good-looking kick. McCabe working hard and being rewarded. Heads for the pocket. Kumblis tries to spike it out of the danger zone. McCourt hacking it forward. They must tidy up their kicking. Just has to hit a target. Edmonds making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Ramsden, he'll feel that one. Attracted a crowd. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Doyle showing his skills. McEntee, big tackle laid. We will do it all again. Ramsden wins the tap. McGuinness read it well. A quick getaway wasn't possible. It's proving hard to get a clearance at the moment.
If one side can get on top in the clearances here, it'll go a long way towards deciding this match.
Doyle has it now on centre wing. Look at him go. Panicked under pressure. Fryer navigated the traffic. McEntee takes the hand pass. Emmett, they have absolutely spifflicated him. Frederick has it within range.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work, but he's got it.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
Back to where we started. Scores level. Ramsden palms it down. Bianco absorbs the pressure. The kick was misdirected. Normally delivers. That's well played. Probing ball. Edmonds had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Can he find a teammate? Snelling has got loose. A chance to clear now. DeClassy spoils. McCourt leading by example. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Frederick, he wouldn't take no for an answer. McEntee. The Double Blues have won it back. Can he impose himself on the match? Anyone's ball. Solid tackle. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Ramsden got his palm to it. McGuinness honours the lead. Delivers it inside 50. Becker is there in defence. Taking time to assess the options. Parker does well under pressure. Scholl has a vice-like grip. Snelling kicking for his first. Ryan doing what he does best. McDonald. It's a hot footy. It's not a fair fight. No way through there, and they'll reset. Doyle showing his skills. Frederick. Greaves is calm in a crisis. His field kicking is normally first rate. McLaughlin with a chance to run. Quality delivery by foot. What's he got on offer? Good kick. Thumped away. Snelling hunting the footy. Almost threw it out. DeClassy. That's a waste. Neat little worm burner. Callaway can keep it moving. Tidy ball. Punched that like he meant it. McCourt. Callaway. He'll work all day. He just dropped it. Hill gathers. It's a good old-fashioned coat hanger. They've got them on the overlap. DeClassy can line up and potentially give them the lead. Doyle. How will the umpire see this? That's not coming out, and it'll be the umpire's ball deep inside 50. Henry wins it. McGuinness. Parker didn't need to be asked twice. Snelling with a chance to relieve the pressure. He's generally a good kick. Frederick has charged into space. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. He's been called to play on. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Delivers it inside 50. That's careless kicking. And they're away. Good thinking and good execution too. McCourt in the centre square. Snelling. Dangerous to leave on his own. Sees something he likes. This deserves a goal. Well, Henry takes an excellent grab. They've opened them up here. Doesn't often waste it. Greaves pushes into space and receives the footy. Dalton. That's good work rate. Searching kick. Defence 101 there. Kittle just shoveled it out. They've put themselves under pressure. He's missed.
They're lucky they haven't been made to pay for that turnover. They really should have been.
He's off. Can they get something going? Illman marks in the back pocket. Edmonds presents in space. Slick hands. Edmonds has a paddock in front of him. This is good ball movement. Feeds it out. Parker kicks inside the forward 50. It must be his birthday. McDonald. Umraz. Couldn't get a disposal. Henry. McEntee wins it back. Great mark. Well-weighted kick. It's amounted to nothing. McGuinness in some space on the wing. Greaves. McCabe. He's stopped in his tracks. Hill. He's good in these situations, but not this time. One behind.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
The Hawks in front at quarter time. Positives for both sides and a great game in prospect.
What's happening down there, Gary?
The double blues shouldn't be disheartened. It certainly helps to get away to a good start when you travel interstate. But it isn't the be-all and end-all for a team that has great self-belief. This is a big challenge. Of course it is. But this team is far from invincible, home ground or not.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Henry. It's a masterclass in ruck work. McGuinness can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Lewis. Doyle working hard and presenting well. He could have blazed away, but he's done the team thing.
I'll be back in front if he can nail it.
In he goes. Oh, no! He's missed it.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
Looking for a quick transition. The kick was centimetre perfect.
Dalton, all on his own. Henry has found some space. Away he goes. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Ramsden on a lead. Henry. McLaughlin hasn't seen a lot of it. No wonder coaches go grey. McCourt works hard to present. That's skillful. Callaway read it well and claims the mark. No one can mark. Scholl, he ran into a brick wall. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. What can they muster from the back half? Clever kick. The Hawks with a chance here. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Hill, he shut him down. That's poor play. On the non-preferred, Dalton gets to it first. He's hit up the lead. Great play. Snelling makes good contact. Got to get rid of it. McEntee. Ryan read it well. What's he got on offer? Keeps it low. The kick is precise. Greaves leading from the front. Ryan.
I felt that one from here.
The fans will be happy to see this. Got to get rid of it quickly. That's not quick enough.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
Rawlinson is in the clear and marks uncontested. Disciplined defence called for and provided.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Good work rate. Shaves the grass with that one. Dalton in the clear. Morrison. He's had little impact so far. McGuinness knew the tackle was coming. Great tackling technique there. Doyle wins the hit out. McEntee got to get it forward now. Doyle doing the grunt work. Parker, Fryer. They've picked their way through. Drops the football. He's drawn a crowd. The Hawks are good with their hands. Some indirect ball movement here. Can they beat them back to goal? Umraz. He fumbled at the critical moment. Henry got his palm to it, like Batman and Robin. Snelling runs onto it. Doyle takes a beauty close to goal.
To kick the easiest of goals.
No problems there.
That was reminiscent of Tony Plugger-Lockett, the way he used his body, then went back and put it straight through the middle.
The double blues with two on the bounce. The big men fly. Anderson, he's run into trouble.
They're tackling with great intent.
Henry gets his hand to it. Anderson, McGuinness is there in the clinches. McLaughlin all alone in the centre square. Brown, Parker, he's so clean with the footy. Rawlinson working hard and being rewarded. Scholl puts his head over it. Emmett has it within range. Conforti, here's real danger now.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Three in a row coming up. What a patch they're having.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Anderson trying to find a path. He'll be sore in the morning.
They're tackling with venom today.
Good ruck work. McGuinness.
They cannot keep him quiet.
Anderson wins the hard ball. Perez. Which way will it bounce? They're playing for keeps. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Scholl.
That's a poor strike.
Ryan read it like good defenders do. Honours the lead. The Hawks might be about to start something. Henry. They're moving the footy well here. Can he impose himself on the match? McGuinness. Terrific tackle. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. He's set upon. Henry gets his hand to it. Anderson. McGuinness. The umpire says he had no prior. Henry with a deft tap. McGuinness. Anderson.
That wasn't worthwhile.
Kicks to space. The Hawks moving the ball well. That'll work. Kumblas clears the area
For a much-needed goal, no. He slammed it into the post.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
Looking for a quick transition.
Edmonds. What can they build here? Fryer.
That's a useful ball.
Quality delivery by foot. Lays it off. Illman. Edmonds, with some time, can set them up. Well played.
It's become a game of keepings off. Spent what he didn't have.
Fryer. Scholl. In a hurry. They've had the better of the contest to this point.
Danger averted, frantic defence.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Manages to find a teammate. Dalton. Picking their way through. Brown makes position and they're away. The Hawks are out of trouble.
Neat little worm burner.
That's a good option and this looks promising. McCabe
On centre wing is marked.
Brown. Kumblas is there to save the day. Careful ball movement. Callaway can keep it moving. You can see their confidence growing. The Double Blues having a great patch. Snelling. This is good footy. Who's front and centre? Thought his way through it. Hill. Dangerous to leave on his own. McDonald. Dishes it off. Does well under pressure. Emmett got a fist in. McGuinness with a chance to send it forward.
You asked for it, you got it. There might have been an argument for a free kick there.
Henry with a deft tap. Dalton. Anderson. The Hawks not at their best so far. It's hard to defend ball movement like this. Illman. And they're out of trouble. Morrison couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. Gets his kick despite the heat. Fryer accepted the invitation. Throws it on the boot. Got to go now. Normally delivers. Thumped away. Morrison. They need a spark. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Doesn't often waste it. Anderson picks it off. That's poor kicking. Tidy ball. Hill gets to the front spot and can line them up. McCabe can go back and shoot at goal.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
If they lose this match, bad kicking at goal will be the #1 reason.
Looking for a quick transition.
Good thinking and good execution too. Callaway
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
McCourt.
What's he got on offer?
In no hurry here. Conforti manages to get off a handball. Drives it inside the forward 50. Kumblas saves the day again. Fryer with a chance to relieve the pressure. He's generally a good kick. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Henry met solidly. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Scholl gets his hand to it. Farms it out. It's a tough game. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Henry with a deft tap. Brown. Morrison. Squeezes the kick. Foot race on the wing. McCourt.
That's commitment to the cause. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
They've bottled it up. Scholl wins the tap. Plenty of heat in this game. McEntee. Anderson. The Double Blues on the ball now.
If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken.
He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Henry smashes it out of there. Anderson, Brown, Dalton, Hill. That's good work rate. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. McCabe can just about go all the way. This ought to end in a goal. Tries a safe ball. Hill has got loose. Golden opportunity here.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
They're slugging it out, these two. It's been an entertaining first half. Punch clear. Lewis. His field kicking is normally first rate. McEntee. This should work for them. Good disciplined defence.
Rushed over and they can reset. Looking for a quick transition.
The kick is precise. Can he hit a target?
That's careless kicking.
Snelling. He's been busy so far.
Rawlinson.
Fumbles. Could be costly.
He didn't want it to spill out there.
Good ruck work. Frederick is always dangerous inside 50. It's a goal.
It eases the pressure on the forwards when you have midfielders chipping in.
The double blues are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Scholl wins the tap. Lewis, McEntee, just had to get it out. Brown fighting hard. Clever kick. That's an impressive mark.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Steadies, delivers, and back they come.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
One kick game again.
Henry with a deft tap. Dalton, a model of consistency. Anderson,
taken to ground. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out.
Rucks go at it. Brown, Morrison, attracted a crowd.
You have to be tough to play this game.
No prior, and we'll have a ball up.
Henry
got his palm to it. Dalton, Anderson, Brown. Can he find a teammate? McCabe.
Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. Maybe the ump's got to kick it 20 metres sideways and let them run after it.
Scholl wins it. Callaway. Fryer stripped of it. They've put themselves under pressure. Desperate defence.
It's not a fair fight.
The umpire circles and decides to ball it up. Can they create a shot on goal from this stoppage?
Henry with a deft tap. Brown misses the target and it's out of play. Scholl gets his hand to it. Lewis.
They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. No way through there, and they'll reset.
Henry with the tap. After a gripping first half, it's one straight kick the difference as the players leave the field.
Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
Goals are at a premium today. They've been few and far between. That's not to say that this match hasn't been enjoyable, though. Sometimes low-scoring matches can be wonderfully entertaining. There are only 15 goals scored in the 2005 Grand Final, but it's an all-time classic.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
Scholl wins the hit out. Dealt with the pressure. Turned over. Greaves. Good hands. Anderson. Brown.
They are hunting the ball carrier.
He'll draw them level if he's accurate.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
To level it up on the scoreboard. He's done just that.
They had to be patient, but they were able to pick their way through and eventually score.
Back on terms again. The two big men do battle. Callaway runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Ferris, he's normally dependable, and he is this time.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The double blues have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Lewis, Frederick, he'll be sore in the morning.
Scholl, they've given it back. They are tackling machines today.
They're going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre.
Henry, the winner there.
Brown, Dalton.
A quick getaway wasn't possible.
Uses the non-preferred. Parker mops that one up. Can he impose himself on the match? Loose ball on centre wing. Normally delivers. McCabe, dangerous to leave on his own. DeClassy, this is a big opportunity. Greaves. Edmonds is a rock in defence. Ferris in the clear. Good looking kick. They're moving the footy well here. Kittle, Lewis running in support. He's gone. That's not ideal. McDonald read that one like a book. Brown, he's hit up the lead. Greaves drives it inside the forward 50. No wonder coaches go grey. And they're away. Parker. Penetrating ball. No one can mark. It's a hot footy. He's besieged. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Big clearance to win here. Frederick.
The fans will be happy to see this. They're tackling with venom today.
Henry showing his skills. Brown, Dalton.
It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle.
There are no easy kicks out there, that's for sure. Important clearance here. McGuinness, Brown, leading from the front. He just keeps racking up disposals. Ramsden is like a magnet in that forward line. Anderson, Kumblis, read it like good defenders do.
Well-weighted kick. Kittle pushes into space and receives the footy.
McEntee thought his way through it. The double blues moving the ball well. Scholl, umpire calls advantage and off they go. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way.
What's he got on offer? They've opened them up here. Spearing pass.
Can't take it. Greaves under pressure. Dalton, McGuinness.
They cannot keep him quiet.
Becker doing what he does best. Kumblis, Kittle. Hasn't seen a lot of it. McGuinness clears the area. Scholl, he's been accosted.
I've liked his game today.
Anyone's ball. Emmett gets the kick away. That's a bit of a waste. The double blues guarding the corridor. McGuinness, he's taken a beauty. Good thinking and good execution too. Kumblis had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Careful ball movement. Parker. Off he goes. They can't catch him.
That one was not open to interpretation.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
Felt the pressure. Holt, desperate to win it back. The kick lets them down. Doesn't often waste it. Alarm bells are ringing.
He's been industrious.
Kumblis is proving hard to pass. DeClassy. Boot, ball, goal!
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
Remarkably, this is the 5th time scores have been levelled today. The big men fly. Dalton, McGuinness, he's everywhere at the moment. McCourt tries to spike it out of the danger zone. He's set upon. Terrific tackle. And we will do it all again. Scholl gets his hand to it. Lewis, Ferris, all alone in the centre square. McEntee, well played. Into the pocket he goes. Who's front and centre? McDonald runs onto it and can relieve the pressure. That's not coming out, and it'll be the umpire's ball deep inside 50. Scholl gets his hand to it. Lewis. He's off towards the boundary line. Quality delivery by foot. Dalton works hard to present. Into the middle with the kick. Ramsden has found some space. The Hawks can build something here. This is good ball movement. What's he got on offer? Just has to hit a target. Can't hang on under close attention. Scholl. Ferris. Crunching tackle. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Scholl, the winner there. Anderson. Good penetration on the kick. Punched away. This is a hotly contested footy. That might have been dropping the ball. He just dropped it. DeClassy didn't need to be asked twice. He's got another one.
Generally, you want your opposition to have to work a bit harder than that for their goals.
The Hawks having a good third term. Ramsden continues to have his way. Anderson is a clearance beast. Bianco, sloppy disposal and a turnover. Ferris, will he look for a target or go himself? Scholl, Lewis, they need this, but the moment gets the better of him.
I hope for his sake he can put that out of his mind, because that was an opportunity wasted.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Manages to find a teammate.
Brown on a lead.
Slowing it down. Good work rate. Taking time to assess the options. DeClassy can keep it moving. McDonald makes position. Greaves. Anderson. There goes the kick inside the 50. Scholl ensures that foray will come to nothing. This is promising. Just trying to get it forward under pressure. It's off hands. Becker. Frederick wins a hard ball. Callaway. They're going hammer and tong. Emmett can go back and put them in front.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
He's not going to waste an opportunity like that.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The double blues in front now.
Henry
With a deft tap. Feeling the heat.
He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Henry
With a deft tap. McGuinness. Bianco. Turnover in the middle. This could hurt. Honours the lead. Not good footy there. Terrific forward pressure.
It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that.
The Hawks have had enough of the ball, but they haven't been as efficient with it as they would have liked.
Anderson, Greaves, Perez gets his kick despite the heat.
Henry
Runs onto it. That's well played.
not wanting to bomb to a contest. Hill,
This is good footy. Ramsden is in the clear and marks uncontested.
I reckon someone got caught ball watching then. You've got to be switched on at all times.
They're in front, are they? Yes!
He just had too much space to work with on that occasion and took full time.
The Hawks with their noses in front.
Henry. This is getting monotonous.
Anderson, Ramsden. He's stopped in his tracks. Squeezes the kick. Brown. Can he find a teammate? Edmonds
Is racking up spoils.
spills out in the tackle. Normally delivers. Brown with the big fist. He's run into trouble. Great tackling technique there.
Henry.
Showing his skills. Greaves. Doyle saw that coming. Lewis. He's generally a good kick.
Who's got the wheels?
Emmett. It's a tough game. The umpire will have it.
Henry.
Is giving him a bath. He's been quiet. Holt got a fist in. Felt the pressure there.
Deer. Just had to get it out.
Brown. Hill might fancy himself here. The Hawks are good with their hands. Greaves gets a kick away. McCabe marks. That's hard to stop.
Forwards dream of these shots.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
The Hawks with the past 2 goals.
Henry. He is simply too good.
Bianco, McGuinness, Greaves has a paddock in front of him. Dalton, who can run onto this and pump it forward? Parker has it now on centre wing. In no man's land. Emmett.
They have absolutely spifflicated him.
We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball.
Same old, same old.
McGuinness.
Henry.
Greaves. They've put themselves under pressure. Great smother.
Deer.
That'll work. Bianco. Ramsden. Dangerous to leave on his own. Searching kick. That's an impressive mark. Well done. He kicks the goal.
The big forward is threatening to blow this game apart.
The Hawks are imposing their will on this contest.
Henry. He's worth his weight in gold.
Bianco. McCourt making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Fryer, the Double Blues, under great pressure.
They want ball, but they're not going to get it. We thought this would be a good duel in the ruck.
It's a desperate tackle.
Maybe the ump's got to kick it 20 metres sideways and let them run after it. Henry has had his measure today.
He's gone. The Hawks are bringing great energy. Ferris wins it back. He's hit up the lead.
What's he got on offer?
Crosses the paint.
Mraz takes an excellent grab.
That's skillful.
The kick was centimetre perfect. Tidy ball.
They're moving the footy well here. They're playing with purpose and poise. Greaves
Taken to ground.
The Hawks
Won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. Henry
gets his hand to it. It's no place for the faint-hearted. We will do it all again.
Henry. It's a masterclass in ruck work.
You can see their confidence growing.
The sprint is on.
Fryer gets back and should repel.
Well-weighted kick.
Ryan. The Hawks are playing some great footy.
It's eluded him. You have to be tough to play this game. Didn't take the first option, and he's been penalised.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Ferris, good thinking and good execution too. He hasn't been himself today. Kumblis, working hard and presenting well. Can he hit a target? Fryer
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
Snelling, all alone in the centre square.
It's become a game of keepings off.
Dalton
Runs onto it.
McGuinness. This spells trouble. He's had little impact so far.
The Hawks are in front, but there's plenty of work still to be done. It should be a cracking final term.
Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Hawks need to decide whether they keep attacking or try to slow the game down and make it as hard as possible for their opponents to score. The easiest way to kill a contest is with goals, but even a bit of momentum the other way might lure them into a defensive mindset, which can be dangerous.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Henry. He's turned in one of the great ruck performances.
Clever kick. Edmonds couldn't quite.
Kumblis runs onto it.
Holt.
Can they beat them back to goal? That's been deemed insufficient intent, and fair enough too.
Oh, come on. That is harsh, umpire. Tough angle. It'll take his best.
He's on song today, but he's missed this one.
The goal there would have almost shut the gate.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Illman has found some space. The double blues
Might be about to start something.
McEntee with a chance to run. They need a spark. Callaway comes free in the tackle. They'll need to be more careful than that.
That's commitment to the cause. They're tackling with great intent.
Good ruck work. McGuinness. Dalton.
What can he do with it? The defenders will be nervous.
Morrison only knows one way. Hill.
This might just snuff them out.
He's off target.
The double blues are still in it, but a goal there could have just about sealed the deal.
He's off. Some indirect ball movement here. Quality delivery by foot. Fryer has charged into space. A chance to clear now. Well played.
What's he got on offer?
The Hawks have denied them the corridor.
They've given it back.
They can smell victory. Good kick. McEntee on a lead. Probing ball. They're breaking down across half forward. Bianco can keep it moving. The Hawks are playing like winners. Who's front and centre? Ramsden runs onto it and can drive them into attack. That's a bit of a waste. His field kicking is normally first rate. The kick is precise. Manages to find a teammate. Ramsden in the right spot at the right time. Bianco.
It's loose inside the 50. Not on my watch, he says. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Henry is teaching him a lesson.
McGuinness, Bianco, Parker in the pocket. Becker,
Not the required journey.
whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. The Hawks guarding the corridor. They've opened them up here. The clock is the enemy now. Ferris, that's good work rate. Conforti, Snelling
Is the beneficiary of some fine ball movement.
Emmett, all on his own. Can he finish it off?
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Couldn't possibly miss. Oh, wow, there you go. He's hit the post.
He's absolutely butchered a gilt-edge opportunity. It's a horrible feeling.
No time like the present. That's well played.
Doesn't often waste it. The Hawks are out of trouble. Normally delivers.
Hill outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
Umraz, good build-up. Quick kick towards centre-half forward. Dalton had it and lost it. Honours the lead. They need to hit the scoreboard here. They must tidy up their kicking. McCabe presents in space. Perez, McGuinness. What can he manufacture? Ferris runs onto it. That's a bruising tackle.
They're tackling with venom today.
Henry,
just for something different.
McGuinness has been magnificent. Spills the mark.
It's not a fair fight.
Rinse and repeat. Henry
continues to have his way.
Dear,
if he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken.
It's a stoppage-heavy game at the moment. Doyle,
he's been beaten, but he had a win there.
He just dropped it. Bianco
runs onto it.
Greaves, how's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. Doyle punches it out of the ruck. Fryer, he's been dispossessed. The double blues should score here. Hone, he'll be sore in the morning.
The fans will be happy to see this.
Ball up, the defenders will need to be on guard. Henry,
it's been a mighty performance.
Dalton.
The double blues would improve their chances if they could hit the target more often. Their disposal's left a fair bit to be desired.
Who can get the clearance? They have a good understanding, those two.
What are your thoughts, Gaz?
The inside 50 disparity has been significant and is a key reason why the scoreboard says what it says.
Doyle with a deft tap. Lewis, Callaway. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
Did they ever need that? Now to rest back the momentum.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Henry
could do this with his eyes closed.
Time is starting to become a factor.
Attracted a crowd.
McCabe looking for territory. McGuinness trying to find a path. Doyle, is that holding the ball? Parker just had to get it out. Lewis takes the safe option. Holt, solid tackle. He's set upon. The double blues will have one eye on the clock.
They might as well not have a ruck.
Bianco, Morrison, he's lost it. Callaway, Snelling. Got the handball away. Frederick, will the umpire pluck a free kick? Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. McCabe has rucked tirelessly. Dalton has brought his own ball. Becker fumbles it. You asked for it, you got it. The umpire will have it. McCabe,
this is getting monotonous.
Dalton met solidly. Something has to give soon.
The double blues have got to start roving to the opposition ruckman because he's dominant.
Lewis does the roving. Gets his kick despite the heat. Snelling throws it on the boot. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? Emmett. It's hard to work out what they're trying to do here. Loose ball on centre wing. Illman. McDonald wins it back. Great mark. And they're away. Emmett makes good contact. Dishes it off. Parker.
I've liked his game today.
It wasn't the best kick, and we'll have a throw in.
You don't often get beaten when you win the clearances, contested possessions and disposal efficiency, and this match is no exception.
McCabe with a deft tap. Bianco. Anderson.
The umpires pinged him for insufficient intent.
He's been penalised for being unable to pinpoint a teammate 60 metres away blindsided on his wrong foot. He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Tries to bend this one through, but it's unsuccessful, one behind.
They might need to be more patient in constructing better shots at goal.
They've set up well for the kick in. The kick was centimetre perfect. Good work rate.
Can he hit a target? DeClassy. Careful ball movement. McCabe works hard to present. Anderson. He doesn't waste many. Punched away. McEntee displaying great endeavour. Moving the footy laterally. Parker. He's lost possession. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
He's suggesting he got something on it. Oh, I'm not sure he did.
McLaughlin. No one's gone near him. And he could make them pay. Frederick. Callaway in the centre square.
What's he got on offer? He's only had the one inside 50. Slips through his fingers.
McCabe gathers. Frederick. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Hill.
They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
Ramsden has been dominant in the ruck. He didn't break stride. Bianco.
Is anyone home?
It's a poor entry. A waste, really.
Parker pushes into space and receives the footy.
Illman. Dalton making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Ramsden knew the tackle was coming. The Hawks
won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. Scholl, a rare win.
Lewis, McEntee. They've put themselves under pressure. Greaves in the right spot. Morrison, Ramsden, Dalton. They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here. Greaves runs towards goal and slams it through for a 6-pointer.
They've had to work for it, but they look safe now.
The Hawks with a steadying goal. Scholl
got his palm to it. Lewis, he's wrapped up. Managed to get a handball away. Frederick,
he's been a shining light.
They've worked it well.
The tackle slips high, free kick.
Can he be the fire starter? McLaughlin
couldn't finish what he started. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. No way through there, and they'll reset.
Scholl showing his skills. McGuinness,
time to turn on the Jets.
Manages to get off a handball. The Hawks are bringing great energy. Couldn't get a disposal. Can he find a teammate? Deere read it well and claims the mark. Anderson sends them inside 50 again. DeClassy on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
That is going very close. It's a goal.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Hawks having a good patch. Scholl gets his hand to it. Fryer
almost couldn't help but fall on his back there.
The double blues haven't thrown the towel in. Can't take it. Ramsden runs onto it. Dalton, McLaughlin, inside 50 with the kick. Becker will bail his team out again. Normally delivers. Frederick, that's good work rate. He might have thought about the corridor. It's been that kind of day for them. The Hawks are playing some great footy. You can't question his commitment. Snap around the body. It's there.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Hawks, with 3 in a row now, they're playing well. The big men fly. McEntee, like a Yorkshire Terrier. Lewis. Ferris has the ping. It won't be a goal. Horner at close quarters. That is very charitable.
Bread and butter, you'd think.
He's given it a tug and missed.
That hurts. been such hard work for them that they can't afford to spurn opportunities like that one.
Looking for a quick transition.
The Hawks have winners everywhere. Probing ball. Umraz presents in space.
Gee, they're playing well.
Morrison, good handball.
Horner, they have absolutely spifflicated him. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match.
Doyle with a deft tap. Lays it off. Knew where the help was.
Parker hacking it forward. Horner
Couldn't haul that one in.
Shoal.
They need a spark.
Doyle
Got to the right position and hung on.
tidy ball, taking no chances there.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
They've set up well for the kick in.
Good thinking and good execution too. Dalton can keep it moving.
Horner,
Quality delivery by foot. The Hawks finishing strongly. Honours the lead. Greaves with a chance to run.
their ball movement has been impressive.
Dalton has found some space.
They've got them on the overlap.
Doyle, Lewis, terrific forward pressure.
Gone, caught napping in a dangerous spot.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Well, Henry,
That's a big play.
One of their key markers has been how well they've shared the load. That list of goal kickers might be about to get a new name.
he hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
I'll be hoping the ball isn't whisked down the other end for a goal. It's a bad feeling when that happens.
The Hawks frank their position in the top four. Is this their year? What are the main takeaways from that one, Half?
The Hawks were a cut above today, no question about that. They won the ball on the inside, they spread well on the outside, and they were good in the air too. If you keep ticking those boxes, they'll be very hard to beat for anybody.
Thanks for those insights, Half, and for your input today.
That's it from us. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you again soon.